Grand Rising. Are you feeling it? It's good to see everyone. It's the Schumann Resonance time. Power 67, double blast. And we're experiencing some bodily changes. Body systems are changing. Are your bodily systems acting very strange? Are they acting very different, Light Warriors? You could let us know in the chat. And today I'm going to be talking about how the Schumann resonance does affect all biological systems and how we're actually feeling these massive ascension symptoms right now. You might be changing. You're saying, why do I have to feel this way? Why am I experiencing such crazy symptoms? My body is not cooperating according to what I normally feel. Brian, thank you so much for the support, brother. I appreciate you, Brian. Yeah, so this is the time period that we're all in. We are in a time period of change. And we're literally feeling this right now. And, as you're coming in, please put a like on this video. So many people are feeling these bodily changes right now. We're going to be breaking it down. I will be talking about a scientific experiment that maybe you've seen that could represent the changes of the Schumann resonance and how things could be realigned. It totally changes. I already see people are complaining about their stomach in the chat. Are you experiencing the changes in your digestive system? Well, that's because we're going to have to change for the future. They might try to cause food shortages, but we're actually eating a lot less, and you actually might be experiencing this right now. Are you tending to eat a lot less than you used to? You're pulling in more energy, you're pulling in more light, and you actually might have the lower appetite or the need to eat a lot less, and it's really crazy. I'm going to be talking about 3 symptoms that have been very out of this world, if you will. It's out of this world. So let's take a second. I know the energy is rough, but let's recalibrate ourselves. We're changing, and we'll never be the same again. Yeah, I'm reading the chat as we're hitting the love bowl. We'll hit the bowl, Light Warriors. Quell, yeah, I feel the same. No appetite since about last Wednesday. And if you're getting if you're in the chat right now, have you felt like you've had no appetite for a while? Oh, look at this, Lynn Marie 1111. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, Michael. Love you in Ireland. Gratitude. Yes, 100% GI issues. No appetite, headaches, time glitches, juice, raw vegan diet, ascension symptoms. Yeah. And my appetite is real low. I feel like I can't put any food in it at all. And when we think about, our whole system is changing, what can change it? It's the Schumann resonance. And I'm going to be sharing this with you in a few minutes. But you might feel like you can't really eat much food right now. Your whole digestive system is evolving. We're being prepared for what's about to happen. Some people still, they're not really maybe understanding it, but we're changing ahead of time. We're getting light codes ahead of time to evolve for what's about to happen. So we gave everyone enough time to get on this very powerful live stream. The Schumann Resonance is blasting, double blast with a maximum of power 67, baby. Oh, we're getting blasted and we're getting upgraded. So please put a like on this video. It helps so many people find this message. If you could kindly, as you're hearing this transmission in the now moment, please just tap the like button. Could you do that? And that's really a great support for the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. If you're new, click the bell, select all. We have daily videos. We go on twice a day on Friday. We have a community poll. You could vote in the in the polls, because every vote counts. At least they say it does. And you could join our Patreon. We host live Zoom meetings. We have uncensored video. New video is up on Patreon. Check it out. Link is in the description. If you would like to support the channel and this work, there's a link at the pinned comment. And we are changing in the now moment. Bodily systems are changing. Cheers to all of the warriors, because each and every one of you are warriors serving in this spiritual war right now. Your bodily systems are changing. Myself, people I know personally, and I'm getting flooded with comments of people that their digestive system is going crazy right now. It's going crazy. Metaphysical Mike, thank you so much. Holy guacamole, I'm releasing other old timelines, yeah? We're releasing the old timelines, the purge. Things are coming up to get purged. We got to take care of it. We actually have to reflect. We have to work on ourselves. We have to purge it. Hopefully we'll be losing the weight, Christina, but a lot of us have experienced a bloat in the midsection like never before. Never experienced this before, but it is a good time. I'm reading the chat. Too fast. It actually also gives the digestive system a chance to upgrade, because, usually all the energy is going, and when you hear this, it makes sense. Usually all of our energy goes into the digestive system to actually digest food. Now it's actually changing the lining. It's changing all the cells. It's changing how it functions, all the cells, it's changing. If you're new to this, your cells change, and every 7 years you have a totally new set of cells. So, 7 years from now, you have evolved, you're a totally new person. And what you are today, 7 years ago, you're a totally different person. And you are constantly upgrading and changing. And that's why it's really important to understand this. So that's why maybe you're not digesting the food. It's like sitting there. And so many people are writing this in the chat right now. Your digestive system is upgrading. All biological systems are influenced by the Schumann resonance. So your being itself, we are a collection of systems. The organisms on the planet, they are systems. We see this across the board, right? How could you see this with other organisms? You might be in a location you've noticed over the past couple of years, new plant life, new flowers blooming, new plants are coming into existence that have never been there before. They look totally different. Animals are changing. Animals are either disappearing or new ones are appearing in your area, bugs as well. All biological systems are influenced by the Schumann resonance. So now we go to ourselves. We are a collection of systems. And our digestive system is the main one that's being upgraded. So you might say to yourself, how can a frequency physically change systems, parts, like your Your digestive system is made up of a collection of physical things called cells. How can they be rearranged? How can they be realigned? And we can reflect on an experiment that represents this. Have you ever seen the experiment where there is a metal plate with sand and they hit it with a frequency and it responds? So you look at this metal plate and the sand, right, or small pellets are on top of the metal plate. And then they turn on a frequency and woo, and they could change their frequency, woo, and the sand actually makes these shapes. Beautiful experiment. They have tons of them on YouTube. You could check them out. So that is a frequency, right? It's a sound or a frequency that is changing the physical structures, and we're seeing that. Well, guess what? That's happening inside of us via the Schumann resonance. Escaping Samashra, thank you so much. I can most definitely feel the upgrades this past week. It's getting more intense. My neck and spine have not stopped hurting and feeling so tight. We are unlocking our 12-strand DNA, Adamus DNA, Violet Flame DNA. It's time to rock, baby. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. And I appreciate the comments so others are becoming more aware of what's happening. And as we are preparing for what's about to happen. Yeah. Solar flash event. Remember the solar flash? It's coming, baby. And we have to change. We're getting the light codes. We're changing. So how can we change a physical structure? This is crazy, some people might. This is crazy. It's the Schumann. It's a frequency. How can it change your physical structure? And I call each and every one of you. Do you know the experiment that I'm talking about? Where there's a metal plate and there's sand or pellets on the plate. They turn a frequency on and it makes all these different shapes. And we'll share that in our Telegram group. There's tons of those experiments, right? So the sand, right, and the shape is responding and it makes a new shape. And then they change the frequency, and then it's a new shape. Change the frequency again, a new shape. Cymatics, yes, Dion's here. I love you, Dion. So when we look at that experiment, that is a microcosm of what's happening in the world right now. People are changing all around the world because of a frequency. And we have to tune into the correct frequency. Are you tuned into the frequency of God, known as the Schumann resonance, or are you tuned into the other frequency that is inorganic by the cult? Do you know about the other frequency? Light warriors, let us know in the chat. Human, you will get fast reception. Oh, we're just having a good time. No, we got to tune into the 432 hertz, yeah. And we don't want to be tuned into the other frequency, right? So it's really important that we tune ourselves, get in alignment. And yes, I see it. Yeah, that's the 777 energy. That's the year that we are. Let's get the 777s rolling in the chat. Because this is the time of rewards. And God is rewarding you with the kingdom. The kingdom of heaven is within you. You ever hear that? The kingdom of heaven is within you. And that's why people that are preserving their temple, they are in tune with the higher timeline frequency. And some people, they're becoming numb. They're spiked out. They have they don't know what's going on. Josephine writes, I see 144 all the time. Yeah, the 144,000. The 144,000 will be sealed in the forehead for the end days. That pineal gland is sealed. You ever see so when you go back in time and you see the depictions of Jesus Christ and the saints, and they have that halo around their head. You ever see they have the head, right? And then you see the picture and that beautiful halo. It's not because, oh, they're an angel. No, that's that seal on the forehead. Yeah, there's a seal around the head. Yeah, the serpents don't like that. Oh, no, they don't like it. But we have that seal on the forehead right now. It's really important. Biological systems, lots of changes. On my personal journey, I have had many very annoying ascension symptoms. Yeah. And I said to myself, I talked to myself, I say, self, you ain't dying. You're experiencing ascension symptoms. I have to say this to myself because I get a panic attack because this has been crazy, these ascension symptoms, right? So the number one thing that I've been experiencing, I can't eat, light warriors. No. I am down to 2 meals a day, a lot of liquids, because something is going on inside of my digestive system. Big changes, big changes happening in the digestive system happening right now. And it's very uncharacteristic for me, as I used to eat 6 meals a day. So, energy is the ability to cause change, and we can detect energy's presence by noticing the change. And I'm noticing a change with this energy. Frank, thank you so much for the support. I love you, Frank. New picture. I love you, Frank. I love it. We must protect our goddesses. They will lead the way. Love you guys. Yeah. The gods and goddesses are here. It's time for the lions to start getting up. Get up off the mat. Get up off the couch. We have to start building a new earth now because the old one is fading away. And a third of the population is disappearing. This is known as the rapture. We're waking up to this right now. Thanks for that, Frank. Tanya Guess, thank you so much for that, Tanya. That's very beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tanya. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya. So number one for me, the top of the list, the most annoying, because I would like to eat, is my digestive system is off. Nerves in the hands. I've been getting this weird pain in my hands, the fingertips, actually. Fingertips, if anyone else is experiencing this, in my fingers, and especially when I'm working out and I'm pressing against the weight, I'm getting these weird pains in my fingertips, mostly in the right hand, and then I did experience it slight in the left. But I am experiencing these weird pains, the nerves in my hands. And the last thing is the sleep. Crazy dreams. And when I wake up from the sleep, the whole body is numb. It's like I might fall on the floor. So a lot of people that are activating their DNA, you metabolize water pretty quickly. It's a common thing that you probably wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. I do. I say, oh, I got to get up again. And I'm like stumbling. My whole body is numb. Whole body is numb. I'm like stumbling, right? Is that you? Do you actually feel totally like you're disconnected from the body? It's like our soul is out, because what are we? We're actually not the body. So this is the vessel. You like my vessel? I'm operating the vessel so I could interact with this world. But it's the soul that actually operates the body. And it's like we're being taken out of the body so we can upgrade this vessel so we could survive what's about to happen. Sherry Warren. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate you. Excruciating pain this week. Thank you, Michael and Light Warriors, for being here and helping me push through. Love you all. I love you, Sherry. Thank you so much for that. We are in the fifth dimension. I really appreciate that, Sherry. Yeah, it is excruciating pain. And, people around you, they have to understand what's going on. And if you need this break, if you need some time to, be alone, if you have to really manage the symptoms. We have a lot of processing to do. Like we're saying, like, and again, if you're part of our Patreon community, or if you'd like to join the 8 Dimensions of Wellness community, we have 8 dimensions of wellness, and we have to process. We said, my way of life, or the structure of my body, or the way I used to do work, or the way I used to eat, like it's over. We have a lot of processing, and you're sitting here and you're like, wow, I don't know, I don't know how to deal with it. So processing is a very system processing. System processing. Your bodily systems are processing right now. So you're like, holy shift, because you're shifting. Your body's shifting. And that's why I'm here to share this with all of you. Roxanne Lloyd, thank you so much for the support. I am grateful for this group. Love you all. Appetite all over the place. Yeah. For me, it's actually just a lack of appetite. Every once in a while, it's because I should be eating, and then I get hungry, and then I eat the food, and then I get full. It's like, geez, man. Yeah, the chiropractor is your friend for right now. Yeah. The healing hands of God. Yeah. I miss Dr. Ray. I gotta see Dr. Ray. I love you, Ray. No, we have to have the healing hands of God. You need to have real, actual healers. See, in the world right now, it's actually Luciferian, and you know, you have to be aware of, you know, whoever is, and this goes across the board. If you have energy healers, you know, Reiki, you know, physical adjusting, whatever it is, when people, you want to have the pure hands working on you, because you don't want to, if they're not healed, you don't want them to put their shift into you, light warriors. No, it's true. It's true. Yeah, Kim, don't you love them? They're the best healers. I love them. Yeah, Reiki is it's really important at this time. So when we think about all of your biological systems, the nerves are on fire right now. You might be feeling this. Epsom salt baths, Mountain Goddess, very important to cleanse the energy. Or if you could dive into the ocean, the salt of the earth. I actually did a full video on the salt of the earth years ago. The salt of the earth. Oh, that guy knew what he was talking about, right? He knew it. No, the salt of the earth, it heals. It's biblical time. So the salt of the earth is very healing to you. And so are frequencies. And we need the love. Could we get some hearts going in the chat? We need love in the chat. We got the 888s going in the chat. Please put a like on this video. It's so helpful. Please share this video with the hashtag Schumann Resonance. Let's take in the Schumann Resonance amplified to heal us and get us prepared for the massive changes, earthly changes. And I shared this time and time again. You know, the earthly changes, the electromagnetism, the Schumann resonance, the solar flares, it's literally the most important thing. Like, it's not maybe the most popular thing. That's why, again, I'm always grateful when you guys click the like button, share this video with hashtag Schumann resonance, because those that need to hear this message will receive it. We got to get it to them. But it might not be the most popular thing, right? Like, oh, people tune into the Grammys. Did you see the Grammys? Did you see that ritual on the Grammys? People tune into that stuff, right? They put on the cat videos. This might not be the most popular thing, right? That's the because that world, they're not getting the reception, right? Tesla said this is a frequency. You're tuning into the frequency. This electromagnetic energy is changing us. This is literally the most important thing. If you want to be here, right, for this. You want to see this event. Daniel Wright, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. The word is considered condensed version of all reality. Reality is a fractal pattern. Find the archetype you relate most and participate in that pattern. Excellent comment, Daniel. I find the archetype that I resonate with the most. It's a beautiful segue. We talk a lot about superheroes here. Find the archetypes that resonate. Find the archangel that resonates with you. You know, you'll find the archangel out there. You will. You will find the archetypes that resonate with you and stay focused and hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the frequency. You could write it in the chat. Hold the line. Face your fears. Thank you so much. Hello, beautiful Michael. Oh, yeah, where one of us goes, we're all going to go, baby. I appreciate that. Face your fears. We all have to face our fears, right? You know, I talk about the X-Men a lot. Over here, we could see the master of electromagnetism, Magneto, yeah. You know, Magneto is considered the anti-hero. Yeah, he's a very interesting character, right? But he dons the white suit. He puts on the white suit to defend his fellow mutants. And he ripped apart all the sentinels sent out by the government. Do you know the story of the X-Men? And they had all the indigo powers and the DNA was activating in the X-Men. And the government said, oh, no, we have to make the Sentinels to destroy the humans, right? They have to destroy the mutants, right? Do you know about the... Mylene writes, I love the X-Men. The Wolverine... If you're new to the channel, I like to share... No, the microcosm to the macro. I love Marvel superheroes. If you're new to the channel or you didn't see, I'm also experimenting with YouTube Shorts. Check out my YouTube Short and please put a like on it. I'm trying to be hip like all the kids out there. But no, it actually helps to those YouTube Shorts reach another group of people. You know, it's all different algorithms. Please go to the channel page, smash the like button on the YouTube Shorts. It really helps expand the message to others. Oh, Kenny likes Spidey, yeah. Yeah, some people like Spidey. Oh, we are the mutants, Chris Mason, yeah. We're the mutants now. Yeah, we have to be the best there is right now during this time period. Sunny days are ahead as we activate the DNA. Yeah, some of the DC characters are cool. You know what it is? I feel, Lion, I feel like I resonate with Marvel more because I really resonate with the X-Men. That's Marvel. And the X-Men really talk about the mutants, how the DNA changes, and then they activate their superpowers. Isn't that interesting, Light Warriors? As we are getting blasted by the solar flares, as the Schumann resonance frequencies are changing our DNA structures and the cellular structures, yeah. And if you're new to this and you say, how can... We like to have science and evidence and examples. How could it be possible? When I look at the experiment, they have the metal plate, they got the sand or the pellets, and they turn on the frequency and it makes all these different shapes, and they actually change the physical structure of the shapes via frequencies. And each and every one of us are living in the frequency within the cavity that we're in. The Schumann resonance. And the cavity that we live in, if you ask the question, is the surface of the earth up to this dome that's over our head. It's a dome of electrically charged particles called the ionosphere. There's different layers of the ionosphere. And up in the air, high in the sky, there is a level called the ionosphere. You could look it up. And Tesla knew about it. He actually built the amplifying antenna to pull free electricity from the ionosphere and give it to all the people for free. But no, they said no. They said no, Nikola Tesla. The humans must pay for electricity, right? We have to. What was it? Westinghouse said to Nikola Tesla, well, how do we get them to pay for it? Where's the meter? Where's the meter? And Tesla say, oh, no, they don't pay. It's for free. They said free? For the people? They threw Tesla right out of there. They ripped that amplifying antenna right down. Yeah, they ripped it down, Light Warriors. They used to be out in Long Island. They have a museum. And there should be a plaque there. Here lies what could have been the history of humanity. The death of the history. No, because we all need energy. Wouldn't it be great to get free? How's your electric bill? Let me know in the chat. How's your electric bill, Light Warriors? Wouldn't it be so great to have free energy? Let's make energy free again. No, Nikola Tesla had free energy for us. They said, no, you get out of here. Get out of here, Nikola Tesla. Have you seen Tesla just ask these questions. So in the end days, the enemy is exposing itself. Ask yourself, in the fake failing public schools, do you see Nikola Tesla in the science textbooks? No. Do you see Schumann resonance in the fake and failing science textbooks? No. You don't see these things. You don't see it. Then you find out the enemy. They're putting our people, remember, the children get indoctrinated, and then the children become adults. And we have to ask the question, how come we don't have free energy? Why isn't Tesla in the textbooks? Why aren't kids learning about the Schumann resonance? Oh, I was there. Reality Seer writes, it's not science if it cannot be questioned. You know, who would have thought one of the leaders of World War III would be a science teacher, you know? So, for years I taught science, and the very first part of science, the first step to any experiment, anything in science, is ask the question. For years, right? For years, we teach, right? Children know this. Children know this. The first step to any science experiment is, it's not a hypothesis, right? It's not make the not built, no. It's ask the question. It's the first step in science. Everyone should write it in the chat right now. Ask the question is the first step in science. If you ask questions and this satanic cult says, how dare you, human? Please put a like on the video. It helps others find this message. We got to learn about the Schumann resonance. A lot of people are changing right now, and I ask questions. I look at a metal plate. I look at the sand. I see the frequency turn on. I see the beautiful shapes start to change. I'm looking at physical structures changing via a frequency. So that is how physical structures can be influenced by the Schumann resonance. Right? Yeah, question everything. because questioning everything is your birthright. Not the how dare you from the cult. Do you know about the cult light warriors? Right on cue. I work with the universe light war. I work with the truckers know, right? Isn't that interesting, the synchronicities that happen on this channel? Do you see? I didn't even move. It's just like I just keep going, right? Ashura writes, that timing, beautiful, right? I work with God. Yeah, God, no. That's why, and I hope that a lot of you are seeing this. We do these things. That's why it's beautiful to be live. And that's why even when I film out in nature, I film in one take. You see the answers, right? Like the carbon copies out there. They have to read, my fellow Americans. They read on the teleprompter. My fellow Americans, next line. They don't know what they know. It's fake. You love it, Barbara New? I love you, Barbara New. Thank you. Amy knows what's happening. Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. God's timing is always perfect. But they create this illusion of perfect. You know the master of illusion? They said he's so perfect. No. The most powerful frequency in the universe is authenticity. Yes. The highest. If you're new to the chat, yeah, get the 888s. Could we smash the 888s right now? 888s. This is the time for abundance. And it's really important, you know, we can't escape this frequency. You could be in a solid brick structure. It goes through the solid brick. The energies, right? It not only does it go through the solid brick, light warriors, it goes deep under the ground. Not only does the frequency go through solid brick, the frequency goes deep under the ground. What's under the ground? Does anyone know what's under our feet? What's under the ground? Why so many earthquakes right now? So much shaking going on in the world. God is shaking this earth like never before. Like never before it's being shaked. What's underneath there? Yeah. There's a lot of powerful things in this universe, and you're numb to them, or you have been, because you were lied to and you were programmed. And this is not, there was this old school phrase, I see everything. And they said, the greatest trick that the devil ever pulled was to get people to be live, because it's a lie, that he doesn't exist. That's the greatest trick the devil pulled, was to get people to believe he doesn't exist. They hide in the shadows. Everything's coming up from out of the shadows. God is raising the frequency of everything. God is uplifting everything. God is lifting everything right now. God is singing love songs, and people have been tuned into static. They're hearing static on the radio. They're actually getting the static from TV. I saw it on TV. I saw it on TV. That's the static. That's the dissonance. We're not getting the nourishment that we need from the TV, from mainstream media. Mainstream media. Let's get it right, what it is. And we're disconnecting from this frequency, and we're tuned into the frequency, the 432 hertz frequency of God. Please put a like on the video, and let's calibrate ourselves to God's frequency. You getting the chills? Retune yourself, recalibrate yourself. Day after day, you're going to have to do this. You do this by getting out in nature, changing your diet, getting the right frequencies in. Let's get the frequencies in, baby. Yeah. It's very important right now. It's important to be aware. A lot of people are not. So let's say, okay, why is it so important? All you have to do is be aware. Awareness is the precursor to change. Awareness is the precursor to change. So once you become aware, then you could start. If you're not aware, if you have no clue, then you can't make the correct changes that we need. So we have to make changes in our everyday lives today. I love each and every one of you. Please put a like on the video. Share this video link on all platforms with the hashtag Schumann Resonance. If you're getting this message, whether it's on the live stream, please come back into this video once it's over. If you're watching on the replay, please write comments. What are your symptoms? What are you feeling? What are you experiencing? Share it so others can see it. We are a collective. We are a community. They're not going to tell you this on TV. No, YouTube is outperforming TV. Everyone's tuning into YouTube right now. It's true. So I love each and every one of you. Take the time, to do all these things that help the video. Click the like button. Please go to the channel page. Check out some of the older videos. Check out my YouTube short. I'm trying to be hip. If you could, everyone, just give a like to the YouTube short. We are all becoming superheroes in the now moment. Leave a comment on the YouTube short as well. Smash the like. Do all these things. I'm grateful for all of you. Yeah. Never stop. Never give in. Just keep going. I'm the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. I love you all. Bye for now.